Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, and yes, it has been confirmed, the worst reality for so many of you guys, something that I was speculating on for quite a while, and that is Borderlands 3 on PC being an Epic Store exclusive. However, it's not as long of an exclusivity period as we've seen in the past, but I know this is going to be very disappointing for you guys. In this video, we're going to talk all about Borderlands 3, some other stuff that was detailed, including the expensive editions, which are doing some stuff that I'm not a big fan of, including borrowing some trends from the Assassin's Creed games, the newer Assassin's Creed titles. Not a big fan of that, but of course, everybody wants to talk about the game being an Epic Store exclusive, which is going to prevent a lot of people from buying the game. Not necessarily prevent them from buying it, but actually make them not want to buy it. But the good thing is, it won't be an Epic Store exclusive for an entire year. It's going to be an Epic Store exclusive until April 2020. Now, the game will be released on September 13th, so they're making a really quick turnaround. They announced the game, and then it's coming shortly thereafter. I think that's the perfect way to do a game reveal and then a release like this. I was always saying that I think more games should follow in that trend, something like what Fallout 4 did, and Fallout 4 was one of the biggest games this generation, but nonetheless, that's one positive thing I can say about Borderlands 3, and I was saying going into it, there was just too many hints I was getting about Borderlands 3 being a PC Epic Store exclusive, based on what Randy Pitchford was saying, based on their weird PAX East announcement where, yeah, they announced the game, but they were like, nah, we're not gonna announce the platforms right now. Why wouldn't you announce the platforms right away? Well, it was obvious to me, PAX East is a big venue for a lot of PC gamers, and if you announce the game as an Epic Store exclusive there, they would have gotten booed out of the goddamn building, and that wouldn't have been a good look for Borderlands 3. So let's look at the official press release from 2K and what they said about it. They said this, quote, "Our mission, in addition to delivering the most engaging and captivating entertainment experiences, is to embrace new distribution platforms that will contribute to our effort to grow audience for Borderlands 3. And remember, this is what Randy Pitchford said prior to the official announcement, quote, 2K/Take-Two has exclusive publishing rights for Borderlands 3 and make all decisions regarding price points, territories, distribution, and platform partnerships. Please direct all inquiries regarding any of those topics to 2K. So obviously, he was getting bombarded with people wondering whether or not it'd be an Epic Store exclusive. He was probably getting threatened as well, because that's sometimes what gamers do, which I don't agree on. But nonetheless, there you have it. I think everything you saw, all of the hints and everything that was coming out, I was saying that it was like a 70% chance that this game was going to be an Epic Store exclusive just based on all the evidence I had dug up, and that was just based on me looking at what we were being presented with, and a lot of you guys thought that I was completely wrong. A lot of you guys thought that the evidence that I had presented and all the indicators I had shown, you guys were thinking, nah, this game's still going to be released on Steam. Gearbox just put out Risk of Rain 2, which I had always thought was a diversion. That was a damage control diversion from the get-go for Gearbox to release the game on PC, and now we have the official announcement that Borderlands 3 will be an Epic Store exclusive for just 6 months. However, this is still so disappointing because for many of you guys, this is probably your most anticipated game of 2019. And now either you buy the game on the Epic Store or you wait 6 months to play it on PC and hopefully on Steam. They didn't even mention if it's gonna be available on Steam in April of 2020. They just said it's gonna land on other distribution platforms. I imagine other distribution platforms would mean Steam, but nonetheless, if Epic Games would go out of their way to make a deal like they did with Ubisoft, where they just remove The Division 2 from Steam and they would still sell it on other platforms like Uplay, as well as the Epic Games storefront, I could see something similar like that happening. I imagine something like that was at least brought to the table and they talked about it. Who knows if that'll be coming to fruition, but at no point did they actually mention Steam. They just mentioned other distribution platforms. So that could be Origin, Uplay, whatever the case may be. We will see how that pans out, but 2K's statement is a little odd. They said that this is going to contribute to our effort to grow the audience for Borderlands 3. In what way? You just got a bunch of money up front. The only way I could see is now that you have more money, you can pay for more promotion and more advertising, and maybe you can get the word out about the game more, but it actually limits the PC user base, at least initially, because it's clear as day that there's going to be a large portion of people that A, are either going to pirate the game, or B, either are going to wait on the game until April 2020, or C, they're not going to buy the game at all. And I've always been mentioning there are so many games available on PC. If you really don't want to use the Epic Store, you can always just be playing other games, so it's not a big deal. However, Borderlands 3, for the caliber of a game that it is, it's obviously going to draw some people over, and for Epic Store, this is a gigantic win. They needed a major blockbuster game like this. Metro Exodus is great, The Outer Worlds looks pretty good. However, those two games are more in that hardcore PC gaming bubble. Borderlands 3 is a game that really attracts everyone. You're really hitting the mainstream audience now with a game like Borderlands 3. Of course, Epic Games already had the mainstream audience with Fortnite, but now you're getting that gaming audience that also does drop $60 on a game, and with a game like Borderlands 3, I would say the majority of people that would fall into that camp are excited for a game like this. So yeah, it's a huge win for the Epic Store. It's exclusive for those of us that like right to use Steam. I know a lot of you guys don't care, and a lot of you guys will leave in the comments, who cares what storefront it's on. It's not for you to judge why somebody should or should not care. I want to make that perfectly clear. This is something that Randy Pitchford also said. Why do people care what storefront it's on? It's not your judge to wonder why people care. Should people care? If people care, that is the be-all end-all statement. People do care. It doesn't matter why. They just do care. So stop asking why. I can go down the rabbit hole of why people do care, but stop asking why. That just makes you sound so disconnected from your own audience, from other PC gamers. They clearly do care. Each person is gonna have their own reasons on why they care, so shut up about why people care. They do care. That's the end of it. Alright, so that's me having a temper tantrum on Borderlands 3, but I also wanted to note some disappointing information that came out about the expensive editions of the game. Specifically, Borderlands 3's Deluxe and Super Deluxe editions, both digital and retail, come with boost modes for loot drops and XP earned. Though the official press release does not mention any other details, their existence as bonus in the game's more expensive editions is a little bit concerning. Based on this, really reminds me of what happened with Assassin's Creed Origins and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And I love those games from a fundamental standpoint. I thought the open world was gorgeous. I thought the gameplay was solid. However, those games became so freaking grindy, where you have to do all of the side content just to progress through the single player story, and it really puts a barrier on you continuing through the game. I was playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey for a while. I put around 15 to 20 hours into it, but it got to a point where I had to do all of this side content, all of these fetch quests, and I just did not want to do that portion of the game. I just wanted to naturally play through the game solo. Really, with an Assassin's Creed game, I just like to focus on the solo content. I know I might be in the minority on that, but at least offer me a way to go through that content without having to do all of this side content. If you're offering me an easy mode to play the game, well, damn it, I'll play it on easy mode if it lets me go through the story naturally, but I put that game on easy mode, and you still have to be of a certain level requirement to actually make your way through the game, or else it's just gonna be way too difficult. And we're talking, you know, you're getting one-shotted at some points, even at easy difficulty, and you can barely make your way through the game, and you're forced to a point where you have to level up. And if you do level up to the required level, or maybe one level below, then yeah, it gets relatively easy to beat that mission. But I just want to play through the game naturally, and I'm not saying Borderlands 3 is gonna end up that way, but it is an indictment of what's to come in the future. And I don't want to see more and more games go down this route so they can start selling you XP boosts, because Odyssey and Origins have XP boosts that you can buy as microtransactions for $10, so clearly they know that they're making the game a little bit grindy. If they didn't, then they wouldn't have put an XP boost directly in the game and charged $10 for it. They could have maybe put in a toggle that enables XP boosts. I don't know. I don't really care, but I just wanted to mention that about Borderlands 3 because it really reminded me of AC Origins and AC Odyssey, and I don't want to see more games go down this route. But yeah, there you have it with that. I'm really interested to hear from you guys, because as I've been talking about it, as I've been talking about the potential of Borderlands 3 being an Epic Store exclusive, a lot of you guys were like, man, it's not going to be an Epic Store exclusive. Mush, you're just being way too much of a pessimist right now. But I was actually assessing the information at hand. I was reading between the lines. I was looking at why would they announce a game like this at PAX East and not actually announce platforms. That was so weird to me from the get-go. Everything Randy Pitchford was saying, and the fact that Take-Two, the parent company of 2K, is in bed with Epic Games already, that to me was enough information to come to the conclusion of, yeah, Borderlands 3 is going to see some sort of exclusivity. I'm happy that it's a shorter exclusivity period, and Randy Pitchford even pointed to that in his series of tweets, where he said that timed exclusivity is okay as long as it's a shortened period. Funny enough, Borderlands 3 comes in that shortened period. I think if it's another world where Epic Games weren't offering as much money as they are, everybody would be saying, nah, timed exclusivity isn't cool. You can't do exclusivity on platforms on PC. But since Epic Games has so much money thanks to Fortnite, an obscene amount of money, they are really changing the PC gaming landscape. Remember how you guys just hated on Fortnite just because you saw it everywhere, just because everyone was playing the game, and just because of all the memes that were curated from Fortnite, and maybe because there was too much attention put on the Battle Royale formula? Well, now think about what Fortnite has spawned in regards to PC gaming. It's not just memes. It's not just all these people playing Fortnite and you're just tired of it getting promoted. No, it has single-handedly caused the shape-shifting of the PC gaming market, and that is an incredible side effect of what Fortnite has done to PC gaming. You're not seeing that on consoles. On consoles, you're just seeing more Battle Royale titles being released, but Fortnite on PC in reality has been single-handedly responsible for creating the shapeshift in the PC gaming market, and I find that so interesting. Yes, for a lot of you guys, that does suck when you don't want to use the Epic Games Store, but it all can be linked back to Fortnite. It can all be linked back to everyone dropping so much money in that game, and now Epic Games having so much money because if Fortnite never existed, the Epic Store definitely wouldn't have gotten to this position where they can throw out millions upon millions of dollars to get these timed exclusivities, and now you're seeing games like Borderlands 3. What's next? I think a game like Watch Dogs 3 definitely won't be on Steam. That's gonna be an Epic Store and Uplay exclusive. Red Dead Redemption 2, could that be next? I don't even want to think about it because it's a little bit scary to a lot of you guys. But hey, come April 2020, Borderlands 3 will be released on other distribution platforms. Will it be released on Steam? I imagine so, but right now it's only labeled as other digital distribution platforms, so I'll keep you guys posted. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Very interesting in how all of this is going to shape up. Remember, in 2018, I said that this was going to be the biggest PC gaming story of 2019, and now you're really seeing it come to fruition. I didn't think it would get this bad, but man, oh man, the next 6 months are going to be even more interesting based on how these games sell, how they perform. Are we ever going to hear about official numbers on how much money 2K is taking in for these exclusivity deals and how much money Epic Games is giving out for these exclusivity deals? Probably not, but it's interesting to talk about nonetheless. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you guys have a request for a future video, leave that in the comments as well, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.